It's important to celebrate women in sport, to acknowledge how far we've come in this industry. Obviously, sport has been very male-dominated for a very long time. And I think off the back of so many amazing things like, for example, the Matildas' recent World Cup campaign, it just goes to show that we're just as capable and we're just as entertaining. A way to create a more inclusive space for girls in sport starts at the grassroots levels. My experiences in hockey growing up at that Minky Mods junior level, it was always mixed with the boys, and then even as I got older and I was getting more serious in my rep training, I still trained with the boys, and that's always how hockey is operated. And I think that also shows at our top level, the men and women have the same opportunities, we get the same airtime. I think hockey's a really good precedent for what other sports could do. I think the biggest stereotype that I've challenged as a female athlete is to do with body image. I think for myself, one of my greatest strengths and something that I love about myself and my sport is my physical prowess and my strength. As a young girl going through sport, sort of watching other girls struggle with how they looked and, having muscles was always something that was off-putting, whereas for myself it wasn't like that, but it was still definitely a stigma around sport in general and going through the ranks. So I think that's something that still exists, but we're getting there. At the end of the day, I think of my body as a race car, so it needs to perform the way I need it to perform, and if that means I have to look a certain way, then I'm all for it.